Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Cory, audiologist with Treble Health. Today I'm sharing my top picks for the best rechargeable hearing aids of 2026. I'm an audiologist based in the San Francisco Bay Area. I've been working with hearing aids for nearly 10 years now. During that time, rechargeable hearing aids have come a long way. Better sound quality, smarter automatic adjustments, Bluetooth connectivity, artificial intelligence, and more reliable battery systems. But with so many options available, how do you know which is right for you? In this video, I'll break down the best rechargeable hearing aid options and share the real-world pros and cons based on my clinical experience. Before we get into it, a few important things to keep in mind. Number one, this is an unranked list. All of these are excellent hearing aids, and the best one for you is going to depend on your specific needs. Number two, each of these models is available in different technology levels, with higher levels giving you more features and customization. And finally, even the best hearing aid won't perform well if it's not programmed and adjusted based on your hearing loss and listening needs. With that said, in no particular order, let's get started. First up, we have the Phonak Audio Infinio Sphere Ultra. This is powered by the Era chip and Deep Sonic AI chip. It uses AutoSense OS 7.0 to automatically adjust to your environment and listening situations. AutoSense OS 7.0 is an improvement from version 6.0 because it was trained on 18 times more sound samples, which is going to give a more accurate determination of your listening environment. It has Spheric Speech Clarity 2.0, which is powered by the dedicated Deep Sonic AI chip. This is what's going to help separate out speech from background noise and help you hear well in noisy situations. Spheric Speech Clarity 2.0 is an improvement from the first generation because it's more efficient and it won't drain the battery as fast. For tinnitus sound therapy, it uses Tinnitus Balance. This will give you access to 3 different variations on white noise to help manage your tinnitus. You can also stream your preferred tinnitus sound therapy via Bluetooth. The minimum battery life of this hearing aid is 16 hours, although you might get up to 56 hours. That's going to depend on Bluetooth use and the listening environments you're in. When you're in more complex listening environments, the hearing aid needs to work harder, and that's going to drain the battery faster. The charge time is 3.5 hours, and the charger itself has a built-in rechargeable battery, which is going to give you 2 full charge cycles on the go. It uses Bluetooth Classic, which is going to give you universal Bluetooth connectivity to pretty much any other device that has Bluetooth. This includes all kinds of phones, laptops, desktops. It can be paired with 8 devices at once and simultaneously connected to 2 at the same time. It has future compatibility with Bluetooth LE, or low energy audio, which is a high fidelity audio stream that uses less battery life, as well as Auracast, which allows you to stream a publicly broadcasted signal in public venues. You can use the My Phonak app to make adjustments to the hearing aid, volume, program, fine-tuning, as well as check battery life, and find your hearing aid if you happen to lose them. The pros of this hearing aid: number 1, automatic adjustments using AutoSense OS 7.0, really strong noise reduction using the Deep Sonic AI chip, universal Bluetooth connectivity, and Phonak makes good custom ear molds if needed. The cons of this device: it is quite large. It's the largest hearing aid on today's list. So if you have small ears, not a lot of space behind your ears, or perhaps glasses with a thick frame, this might not be the best option for you. And it currently doesn't have Bluetooth LE audio or Auracast. However, those features should be coming to the hearing aid soon. The key takeaway for this hearing aid is strong noise reduction.
Hey guys, quick interruption. You're dealing with the day-to-day stress of tinnitus and have been told there's not much you can do from other doctors. I want to let you know that we offer a free consultation with a specialist from Treble Health where we can discuss your tinnitus case and offer some potential solutions. See the link on the screen right there where you can book a free call and get help from a specialist who can take the next steps in finding relief.
I'd like to briefly mention 2 alternatives from Phonak. First is just the regular Audio Infinio Ultra. It's a smaller hearing aid, but it does not have the Deep Sonic AI chip. And also the Virto Infinio Rechargeable, which is a custom-made in-ear rechargeable hearing aid. It also will not have the Deep Sonic AI chip. Next up is the Oticon Intent Mini Right R. Oticon is known for their brain hearing philosophy. So in other words, the way that they design their hearing aids should facilitate and support our brain's natural way of listening. It's powered by the Sirius chip It uses 4D sensor technology to automatically adjust to your environment. The sensors include acoustic environment, which is going to scan your environment in 360 degrees to determine what sorts of sounds are surrounding you. Conversation activity, to determine is there an active speaker, and that way the hearing aid can prioritize speech. Head movement, it's going to follow your head movements to determine are you listening in on just one person, or perhaps maybe you're moving your head to listen in on multiple talkers in an active conversation. And lastly, it's going to detect your body movements. So if you're on the go, the hearing aid is going to make adjustments so you have good sound spatial awareness all around you. To reduce background noise, it's going to use the Deep Neural Network DNN 2.0. This was trained on millions of sound samples to help learn the characteristics of speech and background noise, and that way the hearing aid can better separate out the two so that you can hear better in a noisy environment. It has tinnitus sound therapy with tinnitus sound support, so you're going to have options of various steady state variations on white noise in addition to various ocean wave-like noises. You can also stream your preferred tinnitus sound therapy via Bluetooth. Battery life of this hearing aid is around 18 to 20 hours. The charge time is very quick, only 2 hours to go from 0% to 100%. You have two different charger options. You have a desktop charger, which has no lid. The hearing aids just drop in really easily and are easy to remove. And then you also have the smart charger, which has a lid and an internal battery, which is going to give you 3 charges on the go. For Bluetooth connectivity, it's going to connect to Apple devices using the Made for iPhone protocol, and it will connect to Android devices using the Audio Streaming for Hearing Aids, or ASHA protocol. It also has Bluetooth LE audio as well as Auracast. The Oticon companion app is going to allow you to make adjustments to your hearing aid, as well as check battery life and find my hearing aid. Plus, you can select Auracast signals where available. If you have an Apple Watch, you can also use that to make adjustments to the hearing aids. This hearing aid also has a telecoil, which will allow you to stream a publicly broadcasted signal via a loop system. The pros. Number 1 is it has a good physical fit. I find that this fits most people's ears quite well. Number 2, it's going to make automatic adjustments using the 4D sensor. Number 3, it has effective noise reduction using the Deep Neural Network 2.0. Number 4, it has Bluetooth LE audio as well as Auracast. And lastly, this hearing aid does a really good job of amplifying high frequencies. So if you happen to have a high frequency hearing loss, your audiologist might recommend this hearing aid. The con of this hearing aid is previous Oticon hearing aids allowed the audiologist to replace the internal rechargeable battery in the clinic. However, with this Intent hearing aid, the battery is enclosed. So if you need the battery replaced, it needs to be sent to Oticon for them to do that for us. The key takeaway for this hearing aid is it supports your brain's natural way of processing sound. Next up is the Widex Allure RIC-RD. Widex is known for minimal sound processing, which gives the user a natural sound quality. Widex has a good reputation amongst musicians and audiophiles. This hearing aid is powered by the W1 chip. The enhanced sound classifier is going to automatically adjust based on all your different listening situations. The Speech Enhancer Pro is going to help reduce background noise while enhancing speech to help you hear better in noisy situations. Zero delay technology means that this hearing aid processes sound ultra fast. This is going to lead to a more natural sound quality. Widex is known for their tinnitus sound therapy. However, surprisingly, this hearing aid does not yet have any tinnitus sound therapy. However, this should come soon in the form of an update to the hearing aids. However, you can still stream your preferred tinnitus sound therapy via Bluetooth, and you can also use the Widex Zen app. Battery life should give you up to around 24 hours. The charge time is 4 hours. And there are 3 different chargers. There's the standard charger, there's the portable charger, which is going to have an internal battery pack to allow you to charge on the go. And then finally, there's the Charge and Clean, which is going to clean and dry your hearing aids while they're charging. For Bluetooth, this hearing aid is going to connect to Apple devices using the Made for iPhone protocol and Android devices using the ASHA protocol. It doesn't have Bluetooth LE audio or Auracast, however, these features should be coming to the hearing aid soon. You have the Widex Allure app, which is going to allow you to make adjustments to the hearing aid, check battery life, find my hearing aid. If you have an Apple Watch, you can adjust your hearing aid from your watch. It has a telecoil so you can stream from a loop system. The pros of this hearing aid are it has minimal sound processing, which leads to a nice natural sound quality, and it's a really sleek, small hearing aid. The cons, it does not yet have tinnitus sound therapy. It also doesn't have Bluetooth LE audio or Auracast. And with this hearing aid, you're in some ways sacrificing performance and background noise for more natural sound quality. The key takeaway for this hearing aid is minimally processed natural sound quality. An alternative option from Widex is their Allure in-the-ear rechargeable hearing aid, which is going to function very similar to the receiver in the canal style. And now we're going to move to Starkey with their Omega Emric R. Starkey is known for their innovation and their features for health beyond just hearing. It's powered by the Gen G3 AI neuroprocessor. The big feature of this hearing aid is the Deep Neural Network DNN 360. This is going to give you DNN directionality and spatial awareness. For directionality, the Deep Neural Network is going to use machine learning to determine the best microphone directionality in your specific listening environments. The DNN spatial awareness is going to make sure that you're aware of your spatial surroundings. You have Edge Mode Plus, which is going to, in a specific situation, trigger the hearing aid to make automatic adjustments for that specific environment. For tinnitus sound therapy, you have the Tinnitus Multiflex Pro. This includes 8 different sound therapies to choose from. You can also stream sound therapy via Bluetooth and the Starkey Relax app. Battery life is up to 51 hours. However, you'll get shorter battery life when you're in more difficult listening situations and using Bluetooth more often. You have 2 different chargers. You have one that needs to be plugged in while you use it, and then you also have the premium charger, which is going to allow you to charge the hearing aid on the go. For Bluetooth connectivity, it's going to connect to Apple devices using the Made for iPhone protocol and Android devices using the Asha protocol plus Bluetooth LE audio. It's Auracast ready, but that feature is not yet available. The My Starkey app has lots of features. You can of course make adjustments to the hearing aids and check the status of your hearing aids, but it goes beyond that. You have the Gen AI Smart Assistant, so you can use your voice to make adjustments to your hearing aids and also get help with your hearing aids. Telehear AI uses artificial intelligence to help make smart adjustments to your hearing aids based on your needs. The Balance Builder gives you different balance exercises and uses the onboard sensors to determine your body moves. It also has respiratory rate monitoring, so it can monitor your breathing in breaths per minute. On top of that, the app can also do a self-check of your hearing aid, give you a balance assessment, and more.
Guys, Dr. Ben and Dr. Trisha, just a quick word. We want to highlight that many of you watch our videos on YouTube, but you aren't aware that Treble Health has doctors that can help patients. We have physical clinics where you can see us in person for consultations, evaluations, and treatment. So we're here right now in Treble Health South Florida Clinic, which is located next to Fort Lauderdale, and we see many patients here. Dr. Trisha works here full time. So we wanted to make this video to encourage anyone who's in Florida to work with Dr. Trisha and consider getting in touch via a free telehealth consultation to start, or coming into our in-person treatment location. You can learn more by looking below in the links to schedule your consultation today. And if you're in another part of the country and want to see a tinnitus specialist, go to our Treble Health website where you can search the different locations that are constantly changing and updating on our map. We'll see you there.
The pros of this hearing aid, the DNN 360, and the extensive features of the My Starkey app. The con of this hearing aid is the DNN 360 is only available in the highest technology level. An alternative option from Starkey is the custom-made in-the-ear hearing aid, which uses the same technology except there's no DNN 360. Next up is ReSound with their Vivia Micro Re. This hearing aid uses a dual-chip triple processor. It has a 360 chip and a deep neural network chip. The 360 chip is going to scan your environment in 360 degrees to determine what sort of listening situation you're in, and the hearing aid can make automatic adjustments so you can hear your best in each one of those situations. The 360 chip does real-time analysis of your acoustic environments so that the hearing aid can make automatic adjustments so you can hear your best as you go about your day. The deep neural network chip works on top of the 360 chip to help separate out speech from background noise. It also implements a very narrow microphone beamformer so that you're going to pick up sound best from the source in front of you. You'll access the DNN chip when you're using your intelligence focus program. So when you're in a really challenging situation, you'll switch into that program and it's going to activate all these features to help you hear your best in that environment. You have tinnitus sound therapy with the Tinnitus Manager. You have white noise variations as well as nature sounds. You also have the ReSound Relief app, which is a pretty comprehensive tinnitus app. Battery life is up to 30 hours, however you might get closer to 20 hours if you're using the deep neural network and Bluetooth audio streaming. The charge time is 3 hours. You have 3 different charger options. The standard charger, which has a lid and needs to be plugged in while you're using it. The desktop charger, which allows you to just set the hearing aids in without any sort of lid. And then the premium charger, which is going to give you a few charge cycles on the go. For Bluetooth, it's going to connect to Apple devices using the Made for iPhone protocol and Android devices using the Asha protocol. It also has Bluetooth LE audio and Auracast. The Smart 3D app is going to allow you to make adjustments to your hearing aids, find your hearing aids, select an Auracast signal, and adjust your tinnitus sound therapy. You can also make adjustments via an Apple Watch. The pros: it's a small, sleek design, advanced AI with good battery life, and it has Bluetooth LE audio and Auracast. The cons: the deep neural network is only available in the highest technology level, and furthermore, the deep neural network must be activated manually by you, the user. The key takeaway for this hearing aid is it's for a hands-on user who's looking for a sleek hearing aid. Last but not least is the Signia Pure Charge and Go BCTX. It has a small, sleek design, and it's on the Integrated Experience platform. A big important feature of this hearing aid is the real-time conversation enhancement. This can track various talkers in your environment and enhance their speech even as they move around in a noisy environment. Augmented focus means that this hearing aid is going to process the speech and the background noise separately, giving you a better contrast between the two. Own Voice Processing 2.0 is going to make your own voice sound more natural when you're wearing the hearing aids. It has the Tinnitus Noise Therapy Manager, which is going to give you access to various tinnitus sound therapies, including notch therapy. You'll have all-day battery life up to around 36 hours. It uses Bluetooth Classic, which will give you universal Bluetooth connectivity. This hearing aid can connect to pretty much any other device that has Bluetooth. The Signia app allows you to make remote adjustments from your phone. It also has the spatial configurator, so you can control the directionality of the microphones. And lastly, it has Signia Assistant, which is an AI chat for troubleshooting and making adjustments to the hearing aid. It has a telecoil, so you can stream publicly broadcasted signals via a loop system. Pros of this hearing aid: small, sleek design, long battery life, universal Bluetooth connectivity, and good adaptive automatic processing in noisy situations. The cons: it might not have the most aggressive noise reduction, and it does not have Bluetooth LE audio and Auracast. The key takeaway for this hearing aid is it's very versatile, and if you're looking for a custom-made rechargeable hearing aid from Signia, I'd recommend the Inzio Charge and Go CIC-IX. And now, for just a quick recap: the Phonak Audeo Infinio Sphere Ultra, high-powered noise reduction. Oticon Intent Mini Right R, it will support your brain's natural way of processing sound. The Widex Allure RIC RD, minimally processed sound for a natural sound quality. Starkey Omega AI MRIC R, extensive features for both hearing, but also your overall health. ReSound Vivia Micro Re, for a hands-on user looking for a sleek design. Signia Pure Charge and Go BCTX, a versatile, well-balanced hearing aid. If you're tired of asking talkers to repeat themselves, straining to hear, listening to the TV at a louder than usual volume, having difficulty listening in background noise, there are lots of excellent hearing aids out there that can dramatically improve your hearing and quality of life. That wraps up my list of the best rechargeable hearing aids of 2026. I'd love to hear your experience. Are you wearing any of these hearing aids? Is there a model that you think should have been on the list? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll see you in the next video.